Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Yvonne from GingerChickRehab. I am so glad to have you back checking out what Chris and I are up to. So we have had a crazy weekend. We've been getting ready for a garage sale, but then, you know, in your little downtime or having breakfast or, you know, just waiting for something, you just get onto Marketplace on Facebook and you see an estate sale. So why, yes. So actually, we started off with Friday night. There is a local business that we've actually bought from, and they have an online sale at the end of the month. So, yep, just looking for items that we can resell or for our own home or for decor. Yep, we popped on that. We took a gander at what they had, and it seemed like nobody was bidding that night. So we got most of our finds. And then we also, in the middle of, next thing you know, you're revamping your pole barn, you're cleaning that out, and yeah, you go buy more stuff at an estate sale. So yes, there was actually another local business that does estate sales, but then she has the leftover of what is left behind at estate sales so then she has another sale. So that just happened to pop on while we were having breakfast. And so we headed over there because it wasn't that far away just to take a gander at what they had. And then on the way to that town, my sister-in-law lives there and she's trying to clean out her house and she's getting ready for my niece's graduation coming up. So we all know how that goes, don't we? We think everybody's going to come in our house and look at it. So anyway, she actually gave me some items. We kind of ended up being a trade. She needed some of my items for her daughter's graduation to display food and whatnot and display, you know, for decor. And so then I took some of her secondhand finds that she had garage saled. And there you go. So I'm going to share with you what I found on those three events. Sorry, it was kind of afterthought that I should share this site with you all, even though it's really only local. You have to go the next day and pick everything up before noon. But yes, there's a lot of items that they pop on there. They're adding items throughout the day or the week. And so these were the items that we were bidding on or that we won. Okay, so first off, I shared a little video. Alex videoed for me a little bit of them doing the little bidding on the Friday night auction online. And then sometimes when there's multiple bidders, it's supposed to end at 9, but if they notice multiple bidders, then they'll extend it by 15 minutes, which was 20, I think for a lantern that Chris wanted. So yeah, and you still had a mindset of what you wanted, the items, and we didn't pay much for the items at all. I'm very surprised because if you're going to resell them, you want to get them cheap enough, so sometimes you don't. So first off, I actually can lift this up for you to see. It is this bench. It says beach. It's got an arrow. It's the old wood. Okay, now I get to sit it down. So, I saw it. I'm like, well, that's perfect. I can cut that arrow off and I can redo it, or I can just try to sell it at our garage sale if I get it cheap enough, because right behind our house is the lake. And so on weekends, the lake people are always here. So yeah, that would be a nice little, and then if it doesn't sell, I can redo it. But I got it for $7. So you can't even buy wood for $7 anymore. So yes, I think one person bid against me. They always start their bidding at $5. So yeah, $7. Okay, so I'll probably try to sell it at our garage sale for $21. Why not? You can see if it sells or if it doesn't sell. Or, well, I'd probably put 20 on it just to be safe. And then I have this little box of goodies. And then, hold on. They're kind of all mixed. Nope, that is not it. Oh, I have to go grab one more thing. Okay, so my next item, look it. It is this black watering can. Kind of has a weird little spout on it. And nobody bid against me. I believe I got I believe I got it for $5 or it was $7, one or the other. And I thought I would keep this for myself, but I have a vision for an area in my landscaping and on my back deck that I want all galvanized. And this one was almost twice the size of the galvanized ones I had. So I'll just give it a bath and sell it in the booth. It actually can't hold water in it because it actually has holes in the bottom of it. So definitely just a decor, some flowers maybe. So watering cans usually go about $28 in our area. So that's probably what I would put on it. And then I don't think anybody bid against Chris. Chris was going for these little clocks. Now this is red, it's metal. You all know I love to run across clocks. And then here's another little flip up one that's in a little travel that it folds down. And yeah, so $5 for the two of these. So yeah. So whether we resell them, I don't have a lot of red in my house. So we'll see. They're wind up, they still work, you know, they made things to work back in the day. Sometimes they don't work, and I never care if they don't work when it's for decor. But yes, wind up, and I believe both of them do work. So $5, a great deal. And then they did have a couple wooden like utensils, but wooden utensils don't necessarily sell really well for me, which is really funny because the ones that I won, they have like a $6 price tag and a $4 price tag. So I don't know if this was from somebody's store or for somebody's booth. But what I loved were these three. I love that dark, that age. You can definitely tell that they're older. They were tagged $4 a piece, but I got all of these for $5. I don't think anybody bid against me. Yet again, if I'm wrong, I'll look at the paper. But yeah, so these will probably be for my own decor. Yeah, or sometimes I'll put them in white pitchers for display. I still put a tag on them, but I can't say that they normally sell in our booth. So there's that. So one of the things that Chris bid on in the auction was this lantern. He absolutely loved the wavy glass, and he got this one for $7. And now I wish it was a little bit more black because that's the ones I collect, but we will tuck this and find a place it would look great in with my ironstone or in with my Crocs. So definitely just made in China piece, but that wavy glass is just, yeah, it's an oil lamp. It's just gorgeous. So the last item was actually, well, my son did get a pile of CDs that he could resell on eBay for $5. I don't really know. I think one was the Grateful Dead and the Smashing Pumpkins, but there were 7 or 8 of them in there. But what he really wanted was a humongous projector. Do you see it sitting back there? With his eBay and his selling, he had a lot of fun sitting next to Chris, just scrolling things, looking to see what things' values are. And it just warms our heart to see him doing that. And so when he saw that projector, even though it is super heavy, it works for one, and then it has a rewinder. I didn't even know that was a thing, but yeah, I guess there's somehow you have to rewind the film back in the day. So I will actually take the camera over there because it's super heavy. So yes, here it is, and I'm not gonna lift it to turn it on for you, but it does work. He's gonna order a light bulb because the light bulb is not working. And it is super heavy, but they actually do sell on eBay, you all. Yeah, even with the heaviness. Now, like he said when he was looking it up, to look, that it still has all its pieces and parts, but it has the lens. And so if anything, if somebody doesn't want to pay for the shipping and how heavy the shipping will be, the lenses themselves online were going for $80 on eBay. Sold items going for $80. So even if he doesn't do anything and nobody wants to purchase and it sits too long, yeah, wow, $80 for a lens. And then this is the rewinder. I know it's got gunk on it, but it worked too. they plugged them both in, but they carried them over to an outlet, and I'm not plugging them in an extension cord for you all. But yes, so yeah, he was super excited for $5. He got these 2 pieces, and there was actually another one. He's like, well, I wish I would have bid on that one. Now I might have got that one. Well, I'm like, let's go slowly here, one by one, or we're just trying to not have a hoard in our household. So yeah, he was super excited about that. Get into a shelf box. Maybe. I don't know about the cups though. It's got a set. Ooh, yes. Yes. Okay. Might as well make a pile. Do I know I want those too? I know I want them. What do you guys think? I want those too. Let me look in for Alex.
If you ain't pulling your weight, you're pushing your luck.
That's a huge mirror. That's a little stool.
Can you get through?
I might be able to. You, on the other hand, I don't know if you'll be able to.
Yeah, it's mud level, so.
On my foot though.
You've been out before.
No.
We just
Nope. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Oh shoot. Last year we had a sale it was actually just before
to the estate sale. Let's call it a estate sale because it was leftovers from estate sale. So the pictures are a little deceiving because you thought you got to pick from the whole thing, but half the barn was already sold of stuff that people are coming to come pick up, but there were still pickings. So, so you know me and Crocs. Yes, 2 Crocs. Now my total spend with what I got, she put it all together and it was $40. Okay. So yeah, so I got 2 Crocs that I can either sell as is, or I do have those little metal things that I bought, so maybe they will fit into that and not have to put any wording on it. So that'll be fun. So I know what I've shown over here. And then I got a galvanized watering can. I almost said bucket. It does have holes in it, but I'm using it for display. I just want the effect of that aged galvanized, so I'm good with it as is. Maybe it was supposed to be a planter to begin with, but it matches the color. It's got some age on it. Actually, has a spout. It's not a higher class one, older by any means. It's probably the new age galvanized, but I don't care. I like that it's rusty crusty, and yes, so I got myself one of those. And then there was this clock. I actually almost think this is looks exactly like the clock that we have in our living room. So I hope that it works. I hope. I wasn't prepared. So I didn't have a battery on me because I left the last battery in the clock that I thrifted at the thrift store. But yes, gorgeous. So a $10 clock. It looks like it came from maybe a furniture store for $49.99. But yeah, these mantle clocks are nice and it's already black. So if it works and I can clean it up, we should be good to go. Okay, and then I got just an arrow, just a simple, don't look at the price tag because that's what was priced it out. It's just a simple arrow, just an outdoor piece. I kind of goes with the bench with the arrow. So there's just something about that aged patina wood that I absolutely love. So yep, that's the next one. And then I think, oh, here, before I show you. So they did have some glass pieces, and so I quickly sent a picture because Alex was working if he was interested, and he thought this one was going to be bigger. And it did, mom fail. It does have a chip on it, but he can emery board the sharpness off that. No, it's not perfect, but he can still try to sell. Other than that chip, it's in wonderful condition. So anyway, so I picked that up for him. And then this is funny because we actually went to this estate auction and this depression glass was there. So there's this bowl. And then there's a little plate. And then there's a bigger plate. So yeah, at the resale price, this is what the tags were at the estate sale locally that we had went to, that it was just too much. I think this is what they would retail them for. And then there was this beautiful one that has handles. Now these don't have any chips or cracked. I didn't mess up there. I didn't mess up there. So yeah, so he was super excited that I got him some depression glass. It was just funny that we saw items that we had seen previously at a estate sale. And then she did let us know that they were having another sale later on during Memorial Weekend. So who knows? Memorial Weekend's always one of those weekends. So I did get one more item from her. So it's another heavy. And in the video, the pre-video I showed you, yep, it was that door, that outdoor door. And I'm excited to clean that up. I don't have a place for it, but I know it is an item that will actually sell. I could probably sell it at the garage sale if I wanted to and not do anything to it. So you never know if I might do that. Because I really am, I don't know about you all, but I can't handle, my brain can't handle a lot of clutter. We were getting a lot of clutter because I really like to shop and I really like to flip. And apparently not as many people buy in April with taxes. And yeah, that's a whole nother video. So let me show you this door. So yes, there it is on the one side. Chris could probably just make a straight cut on this and I don't think it is going to affect anything. I don't know if it's showing up that it's more of a lime color at the front of the door. It's definitely a limey green, but the other side is The other side is what I like. It is that. Yep, see how that could just be cut. Yeah, it's that chippy white, a little bit of dirt. It's not even that bad of dirt. So yeah, I would just display it like this, and I think somebody would be happy to have it. And like I said, I might, since it was a package deal, I might try to sell it at the yard sale and see if somebody is interested in it. There, I'm trying to get the full the full of it next to our workbench. But yeah, see how pretty that is? I think I love the one that I got from Kelly. I use it as decor in a funny corner in our, no, it's not even, yeah, it's not in the corner, but it's laying next to a corner. They're just nice for those space fillers. So, and then it helps, the white to me, especially in a corner, helps reflect light. And I don't know if you all can tell, Chris put me up another light in here, and oh, it's so much, it's amazing that what one more light does, because the palette wall doesn't reflect light. So it's nice to have that one more light, just has really made it brighter in here. Or taking down the so much stuff that was taking up areas in here. So, okay, let's get back to the rest of the stuff that I got from my sister-in-law. Okay, so let me show you the rest of the stuff that I got from my sister-in-law. So right off the bat, here is a frame. Now it's actually foam, but we're getting ready. We need to do some wall decor. I don't know if I'll get to it this week or after the garage sale. But look at that beautiful details. It doesn't matter that this is cracked and that it's chipping paint. Once we repaint this, it'll be beautiful, and put some wood in there, or you could even just have it. I might even leave it alone because of it being foam. Nails or staples might like split it more, crack it more. So just paint it up and make it look pretty. Now that last huge one I did in a haul, that sold quickly. So I would feel like if I got this painted up nice, I like the undertone. I'm loving doing that chippy paint. I think I kind of mastered the Elmer's glue, and for $1.25 at this, yeah, I'll keep buying that. So I said that's working out. I'm not going to change my technique right now. So yes, so yeah, so I love that she picked that up. And then she actually picked up these, I think they're bun feet off a piece of furniture. So there is a set of 4. But take these screws out, put some chippy paint on those, and use them as old risers just as is. I wouldn't add any feet to them. They're super heavy. I have a cement one under a huge cloche in my dining room table, and I absolutely love it. So 4 of these, yes, please. Yeah, I definitely, as soon as she showed me, do you want these? Can you do something with these? I'm like, yeah, please, right? Thank you very much. And then she had a couple just old, well, this one's new. This is probably a Hobby Lobby piece somewhere. Just a nice little metal box, I'm gonna call it. Still has a tag on it, so of a $29.99. Yeah, I might just leave it as is or do some chippy paint on it, or you just never know. Never know. And then there was this one that has some more metal on it. I would actually try to take these off because it kind of detours on using it as decor. But I thought the rusty, crusty age of it all, yeah, I would leave it as is, but just see if Chris can get those off, or maybe I can because one's rusted. So a lot of times WD-40 will help you get that off. Now it's funny because we just got the shop all cleaned off, and then we just brought a whole bunch of stuff. Oh my goodness. And then there was this. This is another thing that she found. She thought she'd use it in her displays, and she just never did. So it's just one of those old malto milk biscuits. So this is just a nice decor piece. Nothing I wouldn't do anything to it. I know some people like to paint it up, make it new, but there's just some things we just, even as flippers, we can't reproduce the rusty crustiness as well as the rusty crustiness grows on an item. And then she did have this half a ladder. It's a half a ladder. We have not been able to make ladders. I think back in the day I bought dowels because the spindle ladders, we almost had to give them away. Nobody wanted the spindle ladders. They just wanted the dowels. And when we started building ladders, when Chris started building ladders, they were $1.97 and he could get 2 out of there. Now they're $5, almost $6. So, which just upped that price of a ladder. And I know at the $55, that's where it stops. Anything above, like with the spindle ones, we put 60, 65, and we had to lower them. 45, I think, is what we ended up selling them for. Every area is different. And if I keep making stuff weekly, I have to sell it. So I can't just have it sitting around. But I don't know. You know, it's nice to have ladders because I resell Afghans, and I have that one quilt that I had in there, and I like to make the flower sack towels, and that's hard to find something to display when you don't have any ladders and you want wall decor for something else. And I do put the flower sacks in bowls and stuff, but it does look better on ladders. So I said I could definitely clean this up a little bit and use it to display some of that stuff. So next was just this architectural piece. Is that not cool? I think just white paint, chip this up, and leave it as is. Somebody could put a word in there, but I think I would almost want to leave it blank. I know people do. I love to find salvage finds and just decorate my home with them or put them in a crock. I absolutely love them. So I thought I loved her vision. See, you know, it's all in the family, even though she's my sister-in-law. And then she had this box. We love boxes. And this one actually already has a wire attached to it. So you could hang it. I could have Chris stick a couple little shelves in it because we know those drawer shelves sell really well. It's got some nails coming in it though. So I'm not sure if I would just sell it as is. Boxes are kind of funny. I can see the potential in a box, but I don't know if everybody that shops in our booth sees the potential, because I've tried to sell boxes and almost have to give them away at garage sale. So maybe if I make it into a shelf, it would sell better. But like, if you've seen our home tour, I love putting Bibles. Oh, that was beautiful. Bibles, Crocs, your ironstone pitchers, just grouping things together in a box is just beautiful. So we have a couple more pieces. So she had these 2 extremely large, already chippy candlesticks. So she's like, well, I envision putting pieces of wood. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's what I do all day long. I don't know if she watches my videos, and she doesn't have time. Her kids are graduating. Her kids are, yeah. So yes, yeah, thank you. These are beautiful, especially the height of them. And then she also gave me some stars. She had painted them. She didn't know if they were savable. She left them outside, if I could save them or not. And yes, I'll be able to save these just fine. So I love the size of stars. The size of stars sell rather well. So just some rust inhibitor or some shellac on these will save that rust and stop it from bleeding through the paint. Then she had just stopped herself like the day before at a garage sale and picked up, she said that she was looking at the one crock that had a 2 on it, the 2-gallon crock, and she wanted that for herself, but the whole pile, these 4 pieces, she paid $20 for it. So she got a $2 crock, a 2-gallon crock that she wanted. And so first one was just this old bottle. It's kind of neat because it's raised. Labels, flowers. It's a cool bottle. And then the grouping was this crock, just a brown. Look at the spout on it. I've never seen like a pitcher pourer spout on a crock before. So that is very cool. So whether I do have a few brown ones in my collection. Now, this next one that I'm going to show you, she was sort of disappointed because it was cracked, and we all know cracks are character, stains, the glazing problems are character, so that doesn't really bother me, and I don't have any of these crocks in my collection, and I don't care that it's cracked. But it is super heavy. It's one of these. Oh my gosh, now I know these are a little bit more expensive of Crocs. So it's cracked. If I don't drop it, I have to hug onto it. Oh my gosh, look at this. It is beautiful. That crack does not, because she's like, will you paint them up and do that painting on it? And I'm like, no, I would just leave this one as is. It is a story. That is probably the thing with old Bibles and our salvage pieces, and as I'm holding it like a baby, Crocs, ironstone, it's just the story, just where it's been, who's touched it. Yeah, anyway, so yes, a great big Croc. So I don't know if there's very many pieces that I need to make over in this grouping or just do some cleaning up. But if there is, I will throw them in with Sundays. Sundays, I'm hoping to get y'all, I don't know. Well, we'll see how the garage sale goes. Those are a lot of work. So anyway, anything that needs to be done, I will do with the Sunday makeovers, thrift haul makeovers for you all to see. So I hope you enjoyed the little bit of video I did on the online auction and then the estate sale and sharing my sister-in-law's goodies that she gave us with you all. So yeah, let me know which one was your favorite. I kind of know which one was my favorite. I even tried to offer money because I'm like, that is worth that. Those are actually the ones that her mom collects. My mother-in-law collects, but she doesn't. I don't think she'd want any that are cracked. I mean, each to their own. I don't mind it at all. So thanks again for watching today's video, guys. And as always, if you are part of our YouTube family, thank you so much. And if you are new and you're checking out our channel for the first time and you liked what you saw, please hit that subscription button along with the notification bell so you know when we've uploaded a new video. And we will see you next time, guys, and you can see what we're up to. Bye.